Recorded Books and One Click Digital present Chasing Hope by Kathryn Cushman, narrated by Suzy Jackson. This book begins with a quote from Exodus, chapter 15, verse 22. Then Moses led Israel from the Red Sea, and they went into the desert of Shur. For 3 days they traveled in the desert without finding water. And now, Chasing Hope.
Prologue. A dozen men in ugly white outfits and weird haircuts ran barefoot along the ocean's edge, moving faster, 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 as the music swelled until it filled the entire theater. Sabrina Rice leaned forward in her seat, clutching her bag of popcorn tight to her chest. Her feet tapped against the sticky concrete floor, twitching with the urge to run alongside those men. And then she saw him. The man with his head thrown back, arms churning at his sides, and a strange sense of joy shining in his eyes. In that moment, her life made sense. In that moment, she found her hero. It made no difference to her that this movie was over 20 years old, or that the Revival Theater was mostly empty, or that it would have been far more convenient to rent Chariots of Fire at the local video rental store and watch it at home, as only a few hours ago she had complained bitterly to her mother, or that she'd really wanted to go bowling with her friends today. For the next 2 hours, nothing existed but Sabrina and the runners on the screen, particularly Eric Little. And watching him, face toward the sky, drinking in God's pleasure as he ran, that's when she knew. With absolute certainty, she knew what she wanted to do with the rest of her life. As she walked from the theater, she turned to her mother. "I'm going to be an Olympic runner, and I'm going to tell people about God, just like Eric Little. Maybe not China, though. I don't think they allow that anymore." Mom threw back her head and laughed. It wasn't one of those grown-up kinds of laughs that let a kid know how stupid they were. No, this was one of those, "I'm so completely happy I can't hold it in" kind of things. She reached down and scooped Sabrina into her arms and spun around in a circle. "Sounds terrific." Sabrina was so happy with her newfound purpose that she wasn't really too embarrassed by her mother's public display of affection. Thankfully, none of the kids from school were anywhere near this old.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?